The glitz of Hollywood and the curated perfection of Montecito have officially collided with the sharp-tongued reality of late-night comedy, and the fallout is nothing short of explosive. In a segment that has sent shockwaves through the Sussexes PR camp, rising Saturday Night Live star Marcello Hernández took to The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to deliver a satirical masterclass that left viewers howling and Meghan Markle reportedly seething. It wasn't just a light-hearted ribbing. It was a surgical dismantling of the Duchess's latest pivot, the controversial decision to bring her children, Archie and Lilibet, front and center, to bolster her flailing public image. As Hernández donned the persona of a Hollywood strategist obsessed with authenticity markers, the message was clear: the world is finally calling out the calculated exploitation of royal privacy for commercial gain. The parody that pierced the veil. Marcello Hernández didn't hold back. Known for his high-energy character work, Hernández used his appearance on Fallon to lampoon the calculated chaos of Meghan's recent social media strategy. The comedian highlighted the glaring hypocrisy of a woman who once sued the British press for privacy, yet now appears to be using her children as aesthetic props to launch her lifestyle brand, as ever. The parody featured Hernández mocking the accidental glimpses of the children in recent promotional videos. The carefully blurred faces, the candid baking sessions, and the handwritten shopping lists that critics claim are too perfect to be real. By framing these moments as a desperate attempt to regain the public's fading interest, Hernández hit a nerve that resonated far beyond the studio audience. For Meghan, who has spent years crafting a narrative of victimhood and seclusion, being the butt of a joke on a platform as mainstream as The Tonight Show is the ultimate PR nightmare. The kid card a desperate bid for relevance? The timing of this comedic onslaught couldn't be worse for the Duchess. Insiders have recently leaked that Meghan and Prince Harry are locked in tense conversations over the exposure of their children. While Harry remains haunted by his own childhood in the royal zoo, Meghan is reportedly pushing for Archie and Lilibet to be front and center in their family's global philanthropic and commercial endeavors. The critique is simple but devastating. Meghan is using her kids to regain public attention. After the lukewarm reception of her Netflix series With Love, Meghan and the branding struggles of her lifestyle venture, the kid card appears to be the only hand left to play. Critics argue that the privacy paradox: you cannot claim a right to total privacy while simultaneously featuring your children in brand-building Instagram stories. Commercial exploitation. Using the prince and princess titles for Archie and Lilibet in promotional materials for a jam and home goods brand feels less like parenting and more like marketing. The royal comparison, Meghan's reported insistence that her children be visible like their cousins, George, Charlotte, and Louis, ignores a fundamental truth: the Wales children are working towards a life of service, not a life of influencer status. A brand in freefall. The mockery on Fallon is merely a symptom of a much larger problem. Meghan Markle has become the most controversial figure in modern celebrity culture because her actions rarely align with her rhetoric. Her brand, as ever, has been plagued by reports of poor management and a lack of a clear long-term plan. When the products don't sell and the podcasts don't trend, the spotlight inevitably shifts back to the one thing people still care about: the royal connection. By dragging Archie and Lilibet into the fray, Meghan has crossed a line that even her most loyal supporters are finding hard to defend. Marcello Hernández's mockery validated what many have suspected: the privacy shield was only ever used to control the narrative, not to protect the children. Now that the narrative is slipping through her fingers, the children have become the tools for her re-emergence. The seething Duchess and the public's verdict. Reports from the Montecito camp suggest that Meghan is incensed by the Fallon segment, viewing it as a personal attack rather than a comedic critique. However, the public reaction tells a different story. The clip has gone viral because it touches on a universal frustration with the Sussexes' "do as I say, not as I do" philosophy. Meghan Markle's transition from a working royal to a Hollywood mogul has been marred by a series of self-inflicted wounds. From the handsy, viral videos with Harry that critics call attention-seeking, to the blatant use of her children for brand engagement, the Duchess has become a caricature of the very thing she claimed to despise. Marcello Hernández didn't just make a mockery of her, he held up a mirror to a strategy that is as transparent as it is desperate.